Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. It's going to be another game pickups video. And yeah, the last game pickups of 2022. I don't think I'll be buying anything else probably until after the new year. And even if I do buy anything, I'll probably just like save on, hold on to it and make it at the beginning of next year. But yeah guys, let's get on with it, shall we? It's a really cold day, really miserable. I'm just about to go out and get a haircut in like 50 minutes time, so I've got my coat on already. Just to warm up because it's really bloody cold. I've got the heating on and stuff here, and it's still bloody freezing. Like it's so warm and cold, and I'm really dreading going outside because it's really icy, it's really slippy. And to be honest, if I wasn't getting my hair cut, I'd probably just lock myself in the house for the rest of the day. It's just miserable. It really is. But yeah, guys, let's get on with it, shall we? So we've got 3 PlayStation 4 games and 4 PlayStation 2 games. So yeah, 2 of the PlayStation 4 games you already know, because one was a birthday gift and one was well, I did an unboxing of it. So the one I did an unboxing was Odin Sphere Leaf Frashir. Obviously the lighting in here is not that great either, it's just, I don't know, it's just miserable, it really is. But yeah, this game. So, I really like the art style of this game. It's basically just like an action, like RPG kind of game. You go from like left to right. Basically hacking and slashing your way through enemies. You can use magic and stuff. Yeah, like to be honest, I'm like 5 hours into this game. I have not touched it in like a week and a half. Like I was enjoying the game. I think it's okay. It just for me, it just gets quite repetitive. Like it's a real shame because I do love the art, like the art style. I love the design of the monsters. I think the characters look cool, like different weapons and like different magic powers you can get. There's loads of different magic powers that you can collect on your journey. Yeah, I don't know. I just got quite bored of the game. I just think it just gets a little bit repetitive for me. Don't really care too much about the story either. It just feels quite average to me. Yeah, and apparently I heard it's like a 30-hour long game because you play as different characters along the way. I've only played as one character so far. Her. Yeah, I've only played as her so far. So yeah, like I heard it's 30 hours long. I'm just like, for this kind of game, I just think that's a little bit like, it's excessive for me. I don't know. I just don't feel like going back to it at the moment. Maybe I'll give it another shot, like maybe like next year sometime. But for now, I just got a little bit bored of the game. I don't know. Never thought it'd be like a 30-hour long game. I thought maybe 14, 15 hours. But the fact that it's that long, it's kind of put me off a little bit. It just feels a little bit repetitive. And the game I got for Christmas, the game I got for my birthday, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So yeah, still playing for this. Probably just over 50 hours into this game. Yeah, I'm moaning about that game. Bloody Odin Sphere been long, but bloody hell, this is like the longest Assassin's Creed game I think. I know I've been doing a lot of side activities, but even like the main quest is really bloody long. Like the main story is really long. But yeah, gotta say guys, really enjoying this. I think the combat's a hell of a lot of fun. I love the environment; it's absolutely beautiful. Especially when you're up in like the snowy mountains, absolutely stunning, absolutely breathtaking to look at. Amazing visuals. Characters are pretty good. I feel like maybe there's a little bit too many like main characters. Like I'm kind of like forgetting loads and loads of names because a lot of them not really with you too long, but I've got a feeling they'll make an appearance like later on in the game. But I love Eivor. Eivor is a really likable character. Some other characters I like was Keelbert. He was cool. Was it Ivar the Boneless? I think he was a really entertaining, like interesting, entertaining character. He was just an absolute psychopath. Just got loads of like scars not all over his body. He's just an absolute madman. But yeah, Ivar was very interesting. So I like Keelbart just because he felt a little bit different. He's not like the tough like Viking like everybody else. Everybody in this game is just like tough like Viking characters you wouldn't want to mess with. Keelbart seems a little bit like more timid than the other ones. So I kind of liked him. He kind of like stood out a little bit compared to the other ones. It wasn't just a over aggressive like Viking character. But yeah, I'd say I'm really enjoying this game. I do think I'm coming to like the last quarter of the game maybe. I've got a funny feeling I'm gonna have to like sink about 70 hours into this game. I know like the side stuff is pretty like you know, it's pretty. You know, once you see it, you kind of want to explore. You kind of want to discover these new things. Um, yeah, they're kind of eye-catching. You've got like loads and loads of icons all over your map to explore. You can get a little bit sidetracked, but yeah, I'm still really enjoying this game. It's quite like glitchy. I know there's like a lot of patches and that for this game, but even still, like this game's crashed on me like double figures. I'm not gonna lie, it must have been about 12 times this game's like crashed on me. It is quite a rough game, which is a little bit of a shame because it's a really fun game. I love the combat; it's amazing, really good. I want to say, love the location; it's amazing. So the only thing that really like kind of spoils it a little bit is the crashing. I don't mind a couple like glitches, like flashing like graphics and things every now and again. Those things do happen like big open world games, but the crashing, that's something I really don't like. And the last PS4 game I got was the Disney Classic Games collection, which I don't actually had my eye on for a little while because it used to actually come with Aladdin and The Lion King, and then later on down the line they released this version with the Jungle Book as well. So yeah, you get 3 like Mega Drive games in one. I didn't show you the inside of the other games, but I think I showed them in like my other videos. But yeah, it comes complete with a disc, and the Lion King manual. It comes with a manual for the Lion King, but no other game, which is kind of weird. I guess the Lion King's like its main game. I personally think Aladdin's the best game out of these, but hey ho. How much did this cost me? About, was it £12? I think it's £12. So actually not a bad price for this game. So yeah, I've tried all 3 of these games. I've beat the Jungle Book, which is a game I never grew up with. I've never played it before in my life, and I managed to beat that. Had to restart like twice because I had a really bad beginning. Just trying to get used to the game. You have to like collect things before you can like progress, you know, and get on to the next level. So I got to the end of the level, but I realised I hadn't collected enough gems, so I had to go back. I really don't like it when games do that. I just like to, you know, get into the end of the level and then progressing. It's like playing Sonic and getting to the end of the level and having to go back and get extra rings. I mean, I'm not a big fan of that. But as for Aladdin, I do have Aladdin. I played it when I was younger. Never beat it, because I always thought it was quite difficult, and I always just gave up and played Sonic the Hedgehog for like the 100th time. So yeah, I tried that, and I got to the cave level. It's basically a bit, pretty much where you're like running away from like boulders and things, and you have to jump over lava and things, and you fall in the lava, you die instantly. That's a brutal part of the game. Very difficult part. So yeah, I didn't beat that. I know like these games all have like a save feature and a rewind like feature, so if you die you can just rewind. But I don't like doing that. Like I think that is like cheating. Well, it is cheating. I know that if I do that and beat the games, I just feel, I don't know, I just wouldn't feel satisfied. So I want to try and beat these games legit. And as for the Lion King, took me many times to get past the, you know, the second level, the one where you're in. You have to like swing on hippo tails and you're on like an ostrich, you have to jump over obstacles. Ugh. I mean, a lot of people complain about the ostriches. The ostriches weren't the problem to me, it was the bloody hippo tails. I kept like misjudging the swing on the hippo tails and falling in the water and like dying instantly. So yeah, that took me many attempts, but I eventually did that, got to the elephant graveyard, which was great. Very difficult as well. Just beat that, had very little like lives remaining. And then I couldn't beat the Stampede level. That Stampede level looks like it's going to be an absolute nightmare. Like trying to run away from the wildebeest. If you like jump over obstacles and stuff and you die like 3 hits, it's brutal. But I'm determined to beat these games without using the rewind feature, because like I say, it's cheating. But you get like different versions of the games. You get like the handheld version, which is pretty interesting. I've not tried them yet, but yeah, it's pretty good. I think you get the Japanese version of Aladdin. So I don't really know how different that'll be, but it must be different or they wouldn't have included it probably. So yeah, we'll get on to the 4 PS2 games we got. They're all black cases as well, which is pretty interesting to be honest. Honestly, prefer the blue cases, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, I got these basically from the same shop all on the same day. First one is Smuggler's Run, which cost me a grand total of 50p. You can see that. Yeah, 50 pence. You can't really go wrong with that, can you? Comes complete. Disc from the bloody blue, like purple disc. I don't like them at all. It makes your PlayStation 2 sound like it's going to explode. I don't know, it just doesn't. It just make a lot of noise. Yeah, like minor scratches, nothing too bad. 50p, can't really complain. I don't know if I ever mentioned this story, but I did pick this up like, I think about a year ago. I don't even think I mentioned it. I think it's threw it away. Because it came with like Smuggler's Run, but the disc was actually Smuggler's Run 2. And the disc was wrecked, so I just threw it out. So yeah, now I've got Smuggler's Run. And yeah, played it for about 40 minutes. And to be honest, quite fun. Really just picking up like contraband and going from point A to point B. And you get like the cops and that chasing after you and that. It's pretty damn cool actually. It's, you know, for an early like, PS2 game, it's actually pretty damn fun. Yeah, I don't really mind this game at all. I can probably see me like getting into this game. As long as it doesn't get too tough. But yeah, it's pretty damn good. Good environments, like off-road environments. You've only got 2 vehicles. I don't know if you unlock more as like the campaign progresses, but you just got like an SUV and a buggy. In the colour red, so I'm guessing you unlock more colours and like different vehicles as the game progresses. But yeah, a lot of fun. Cops seem pretty brutal. Like they run you like a rash. Like they really don't let you go. They pull over, sir. There's a lot of emphasis on sir in that game, but it's kind of funny. Next game is X Squad, which I didn't really know much about. I've seen it before, but I knew like nothing about it. I knew it was a shooter, but I didn't really know anything else. Again, 50p. Can't really go wrong with that. Again, comes complete, which is always cool. Again, yeah, pretty damn good condition, which annoys me. Why does it annoy me? Because this game is pretty rubbish. Yeah, I don't like this game very much. Was it supposed to be like a tactical? Is it a tactical game or something? Take charge and lead your 3 squad members through intense firefights. Yeah, I've not actually got to that bit. I've had like one like teammate and that's it. I basically died and then I really have to like start the whole mission all over again. I just can't be bothered with it. I don't know, it just doesn't feel like, it feels very low budget. I mean, it's a bloody EA game. I know it's an early like PS2 game, but it feels extremely low budget. It's just not very fun. And you seem to die like very quickly. I'm guessing you will get checkpoints in the missions. I hope so, because see, you die really easily. And the fact that there's no like checkpoints, it would really annoy me. So I've only played as that guy. I don't know if you can play as anybody else. Maybe the other characters are just like you control them. But yeah, it's not that good. it's pretty poor actually. I don't really see myself playing that again. Next one is Motor Mayhem, which is you can see VCL. It's like Vehicle Combat League. Back that one came. That one's £1, so a bit more expensive than the other ones. And this one doesn't come complete, sadly. Is this a blue disc? No, I don't think this is it? Nah, this is just a normal disc. Look. A couple of scratches on the sides there. Honestly, nothing too bad, to be honest. Yeah, I was actually looking forward to playing this, an Infogrames game. It looks pretty good, like a arena-based like vehicle combat game. It looks quite fun. Put it on, wasn't that into it. I love the main menu music. It's basically a song that was in FIFA 98, so I was marking out for that. I don't know the name of the song, but it's like it's a childhood like song, basically, because I played FIFA 98 like so much when I was younger. So it was good to hear that again. But yeah, it's just, for me, the thing that puts this up, try again. The thing that puts me off this game is the fact that vehicles like take way too much damage. I was playing like deathmatch and things, and the amount of times I did like so much damage to a vehicle, and then somebody else just come along and like take that death, basically take that kill. After I'd put like so much damage, so much time and effort into damaging that vehicle, and then just go and steal it. You know, I thought it'd be like Unreal Tournament where you like die in like a couple of hits or something. I know, maybe for a vehicle game, maybe like 6 or 7 hits, but you seem to take way too many hits. Like, your machine guns are bloody rubbish. You may as well just like, you know, you pick up your homing missiles and things, and they do more damage, but you may as well not use your machine guns. They're absolute blooming garbage. So yeah, I didn't get on well with this. I thought the controls were very, very awkward. You just move using the like the analog stick, because like I was like at the start of the race, I was like holding down like X, and I was wondering why is my vehicle not moving. And I realised you just have to like steer it with the analog stick, like hold it forward to go forward and back to go back. It feels really awkward to me. I don't know if you can like change that, but yeah, not real into that game either. It's I like X Squad. I'd probably give it another shot, but I wasn't that into it. Next is the big one that I paid more money for compared to those ones, and that is SOS: The Final Escape, which is like a very interesting, unique game. That one cost me £6. Yeah, more expensive with that one, which is actually a pretty good price. Considering what this game goes for. This goes for like, what, £10, £11 or something, so yeah, not bad. It's very horrible body sticker up there. I might swap this with like the X Squad like case, because you know they're both black cases, so it doesn't really matter. See, it comes complete as well. You might see something with the disc. I don't know if you can see that or not. Can you see any faults? So yeah, what happened with this was it actually had a sticker around like the rim here, and I tried to like peel off the sticker. It was an absolute nightmare to get off, and yeah, I've ended up knocking off some of the artwork. Like, it doesn't affect gameplay or anything. It just that silvery bit there, and there's a tiny wee bit there as well. You can see that either, but yeah, I've ended up knocking a little bit of the artwork off. But yeah, it's no big deal as long as it doesn't affect the game. Disc itself, it's got some minor like marks, but you know, overall nothing that should like stop gameplay. I've had way worse like discs than this to actually still work, so yeah, not bad. And like I say, I'm happy to pay £6 for it, and like if the worst comes to the worst, I'll just have to get buy a new disc at some point, and maybe when I pop up for a couple of pounds or something on eBay, disc only. But yeah, it's like a very interesting game. Like, you're on this bridge and there's like an earthquake happens, and basically about natural like disasters like tornadoes and earthquakes and tidal waves and things. It's like a survival game. You have to like survive all these like storms. Which is pretty interesting, very unique game. The controls and that felt a little bit weird at first. The camera and that feels a little bit weird. I don't know, maybe it's just something you have to get used to. But yeah, it does seem like pretty interesting, like trying to survive all these like disasters that are happening. You have to like balance yourself on the bridge not to fall off. And there's a part I was like going like along this bit, and there's like a bit above me, and it was like an earthquake, and like a car came from above, and like it crushed me. So you have to like avoid like stuff like that happening. Very, very interesting, very unique. Definitely looking forward to getting like, giving this one more of a shot. And you have to like drink water from like water fountains to like, get your like stamina back and stuff, I guess. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to giving this one more of a shot. It does seem very unique. Like, it's very unusual to get a unique game. Usually you've played pretty much everything that's out, So it's good to have something that's a little bit different. I don't think I've ever heard of anything like this before. So it's very different, very unique. So anyway guys, yeah, thanks for watching guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. This won't be my last video, I don't think, till Christmas. I think I will be making a few more games I've recently completed, and I might do another like couple of videos as well. We'll see. I know I've not uploaded in a little while. Again, just lost motivation again as always. But yeah, I do want to make again more content. I want to thank everybody that's recently subscribed as well. I think we're at 920 subscribers or something the last time I checked. So yeah, a lot of new subs. So yeah, definitely appreciate that. Appreciate every one of you guys. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next video. Yeah, see you guys. Thanks for watching.